This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're talking about this WWE RAW show, the March 30th show. Before we begin, hit like, subscribe. That helps me a ton of y'all know. Let's make sure that the screen is up so you can see my screen here for the hold on. Defeated Sky. So bold these. Pop and pop. Okay, so let's tweet this out. We are live, and then we will get started. About to tweet this out now. So YouTube and Twitch. Let me go to Twitch and then say that I'm live now. All right. Tweeted that out. And let's get started. Okay, so we're in Madison Square Garden. The WWE RAW show, it was a banger. It was pretty good. My expectations were certainly there, and it was not a bad show. We got media matches now lined up, even more. The matches that we desperately needed. We really needed to revamp this kind of WrestleMania atmosphere. We needed some juice. I mean, they got John Cena now being the host. Apparently it was because of ticket sales, so they added John Cena into the mix. So that was certainly something. But yeah, we needed a boost badly for WrestleMania, and we certainly got it here on this Madison Square Garden show. So Cody Rhodes opened up the show, and Stephanie McMahon came to the ring. Kind of warned him about Randy Orton. He didn't take it lightly. He was not happy that Stephanie McMahon was in the ring, and it kind of got a little feisty between both parties. I think that kind of boosted the Orton and Rhodes kind of feud. Then now you're throwing in Stephanie McMahon into the mix, but that was nice. The Vision defeated the Usos in a street fight. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about the Vision winning the titles. I don't think they needed the gold. I think in the Usos having a new song, that's Def Rebel destroyed the Usos song. That's no more just me Us. It's terrible. The song is absolutely awful. Maybe I can get into it later on down the line, but I'm not a fan. I don't like it. So you're gonna make them have a new song and lose the titles? I mean, did the Usos do something behind stage? I don't know. Did they ruin somebody? I don't know. So I don't know what happened with that. But yeah, LA Knight was in the commentary. Logan Paul's mother tried to give Logan brass knuckles, and then IShowSpeed hit LA Knight by accident with them, and then that led to Austin Theory pinning the Usos to win the titles. So now you have IShowSpeed siding with the Vision. So we're going to get the Usos and LA Knight versus IShowSpeed and the Vision, because we're going to have a celebrity. I mean, we already have Jelly Roll into the mix. I mean, well, I don't know. We had the Liv Morgan promo. Stephanie Victoria storms the ring, and a fight breaks out. Roxanne Perez is back and helped attack Stephanie, which you can see by the picture of the cover photo of the article today. So I thought that was interesting as well, because I expected Roxanne Perez to side with Finn Balor. I feel like at some point that's going to happen. I know there was people talking about on Twitter how that could happen at Mania. Are we going to have kind of Roxanne cost Dom the title? against Finn. I could see that as well. So I don't know. That's super interesting to me. What can happen with Study Bakir and the titles or and Roxanne Perez. So anyways, then we have the Irresistible Forces versus Bayley and Lila Valkyria for the women's tag team championship, and it's in the DQ. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, along with the Bellas, show up in the mid match, which that led to a fatal 4-way for the women's tag team titles, which I think that was needed. That was needed. So I'm kind of pushing for Lyra and Bayley. I think that would be a nice spin on things. But again, nothing would surprise me at this point. Nothing would certainly surprise me. We had Brock Lesnar promo. Obi Fimo was called out and came out tossing the security guards. They square off. Whoa, is what I put. Because yeah, Brock Lesnar was ready to fight. I mean, you had him on the mic as well, so that I knew as soon as Brock Lesnar called out Oba, I knew it was game over. There was going to be a fight. There was certainly going to be a fight. So that needed to happen. That certainly needed to happen. I mean, Oba Fimo was he's a superstar in the making. He is genuinely a superstar in the making. Period. Point blank. Because the pop that he had at MSG was electric. It was nothing. I mean, we've heard it before, but nothing to the extent for that like Obafuma. Then you had the announcement of July 18th, Saturday night main event at MSG that Danhausen broadcasted. What else we got? We have Penta defeated Kofi Kingston to retain the Intercontinental Championship, which led to a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Penta, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, JD McDonough, and then Rusev. I mean, this is all high flying, and you have Rusev. Like, bro, I think it's going to be a good match for Javon Evans to showcase his talents. Dragon Lee, the vet in there, but again, that's going to cook Dragon Lee, Javon Evans in itself, and Penta. Then you add in JD McDonough, which I like that he's thrown into the mix, and then not the pitch, and then Rusev. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from Rusev. I don't really know the angle with Rusev, but oh well. Raquel Rodriguez defeated Io Sky, and then that was it was a good match, but still, it's kind of adding up the views with Asuka and Kairi Sane, with the Io Sky kind of defending Kairi Sane. And then he had our charges dropped against Seth Rollins, and he's medically cleared. He takes out Paul Heyman. Gunther takes out Seth Rollins. Mania question mark is what I put first, but then it got announced Seth Rollins versus Gunther at WrestleMania. So I want to take a minute to talk about this. So it's definitely out of left field. It doesn't make sense at first, but I think it kind of makes sense because Gunther needed an opponent, obviously. Seth needed an opponent. I don't think something had to happen to Braun Breaker. Was he not medically cleared? Because I thought he was supposed to come back. So I don't know what the angle. That angle with Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins is kind of now fell through the front, I guess. I mean, I don't know what Gunther brings to the table against Seth Rollins. That's what I'm trying to wrap my mind around is how does this boost up Seth Rollins? Like, what does this do for Gunther as well? The career killer, quote unquote, is going to kill Seth Rollins' career? Because I certainly hope it's not. It's too early. We can't lose Seth. So I'm 99% sure that's not the angle, the career killer. So I just don't know what the angle is. Other than this is a good match, yeah, it's going to be a banger of a match, but I just don't know what the angles is for the storyline, obviously. So I'm just trying to figure that out still. And then he had CM Punk and Roman started swinging. CM Punk stands tall for a part like what, 10, 20, 30? I don't know. Anyways. That is the WWE Raw March 30th show. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in.